Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to do a video, and today we are discussing about overcoming challenges of long distance relationship, especially if you are dating in Turkey or if you're dating a Turkish citizen. I'll be doing this video while I'm also making a simple hairstyle for just for home, like to be at home. It is not that professional or that fancy, but I love making these small tutorials or small styles for my hair just to be at home with the kids and do other stuff. So you're gonna be actually watching me make my hair, as well as we discuss about a relationship and long distance relationship, especially if you are dating in Turkey. I know it can be very difficult and also very challenging. By the end of this video, I'll be revealing to you some of the tips, some of the hacks that you can actually use for you to overcome long distance relationship. Okay? So first and foremost, I have my rose water here. In Turkey, we call it gul suyu. It is gul suyu. It is one of the best brands, Ayup or Ayup. It is one of the best brand. And by the way, I normally use rose water for various things, or like my skin, cleaning my skin, toning my skin, and also for my hair. You can see I only have 4C hair. I don't know if you can see it. I've been rocking 4C natural hair for years, for many years. That's why most of you will find me. I don't do hair, like I don't do a lot of stuff on my hair. I just love my hair like this, and I don't think there's anyone who is finding a problem with my hair unless you just don't like me. So the very first thing I normally do is actually to get my rose water, then put or spray on my you can use a spray if you have. I have it, but it is in the other room, so I'm not going right now. So I'm just gonna put some of the rose water. You just have to put, you can do like this or put a spray and just sprinkle like this. Already I had sprinkled my hair, so then you just have to massage. Okay, so I know a lot of you have been reaching out on me on different subjects, and being in a relationship or being loved and also loving someone is some of the important thing in life. After all, what are we if we don't love each other? So, and I also know, as a person who have been in a long distance relationship, I know it can be so challenging when it comes to actually long distance relationship, because you have to make sure that you are still connected with this person, and sometimes you are wondering, will it go through, like will it come to a final end whereby you two are together? And it can be so frustrating sometimes when you are in a long distance relationship. You are wondering, how is this person doing? Is he or is she cheating on me? Is he with someone else? Who is he chatting with? Especially when he goes off, or when he goes for a long time without talking, and you are just left there maybe wondering what went wrong or what's happening, what will happen next. And I know it is very challenging. I have been there several times, and I actually understand. Now, once you have actually massaged your hair and your hair is moisturized, the reason why I normally use rose water instead of normal water is because rose water has a lot of benefits on your skin and also on your scalp. It moisturizes your skin, it moisturizes your scalp, leaving it actually to have that easy for you to actually maintain your 4C hair. It can be challenging, I know. Okay, now once you have actually massaged your scalp, and also your hair is actually wet, you're gonna have to make a simple style. So I'm gonna use a simple style that I normally use here at home. Something else I always use whenever I use my rose water is coconut oil. I use coconut oil all the time on my hair. it is so effective. I have this one that is almost done, and this is the brand that I'm using. All of them I got here in Turkey. They are the best. I kid you not. Turkish people, they put in effort in making this one. I don't know if you can see. Dating in Turkey, and also when it comes to relationship here in Turkey, is not almost, it's almost the same, but it's not that almost the same as in different parts of the world. Dating here and relationship here, they are taken more seriously, and also in terms of culture and family expectations. So the very first thing I have to mention is that dating in Turkey, or relationship in Turkey, especially long distance relationship, can be a challenge because of the emphasis, or let me say, because of the pressure from the family. Here in Turkey, families are most valued. Like, having a family is something that most families or most people are taught, or most people really want to be. Turkish people are family oriented, like I have said in my previous video, and this starts even from before, when they are still kids or when they are still young. And then they are putting pressure for him actually when he's of age, maybe let's say 25, 26, from there up to maybe, I don't know, 30, 35, 40. It depends. Has something that is not showing up well, but I think you can see, I have a big forehead, okay? So I need to find ways to actually maneuver through. So let's talk about the second challenge when it comes to long distance relationship. The second challenge when you are dating a Turkish person, a Turkish citizen, it can be the traditional expectation, okay? The traditional expectation from the family, because here in Turkey, culture and also tradition in terms of weddings and those ceremonies, when it comes to marriage, it's highly valued, and they put a lot of effort in making sure that this is actually done. Like the henna night, when the girl gets married, and then the bride mother and the other females will gather and do other stuff, like putting the henna on the hand, the coin, the gold coin. So it is a lot of things. And also when the wedding day, it is full of fun here in Turkey. Turkish weddings are so full of fun, and the mother and the father and the bride and the groom will actually participate in everything. And many Turkish people may feel that a long distance relationship is not a viable option for serious or long term commitment. So you'll find that this can make it difficult for a person in a long distance relationship to plan for the future, and also to see a clear path of their relationship. Okay, so what I normally do is actually to make just a little simple thing like this. Okay, like so. I don't know if you can see. Okay, are you seeing what I'm doing, you guys? My light is not that good. I don't know if I should close this or not. Think you got the idea. Then I can bring, okay, I don't have a pin, but normally what I do, I'll just pin something like this. I'm trying to avoid, or I'm trying to reduce my my beautiful forehead. Having a big forehead is a challenge sometimes, but I love it. Okay, It doesn't mean that if you have a big forehead, it is a problem. It's not a problem. I know it can be challenging, but it's okay. Okay. So you can see that is my hairstyle for the day. Can you see? Okay. It's like that. So we are done with the hairstyle. Now we can talk. So like I was saying, traditional pressure, like the culture here in terms of wedding, in terms of actually just family coming together in different ceremonies when it comes to marriage. It can be a difficult thing because the family might think that maybe if you are in a long distance relationship, this relationship won't work because, like I said, they value family. They want someone to be also to be available, someone who is available so that the person can take care of the kids. If it is a lady or if it is a man, the man can actually can actually take care of the home. And also another pressure or another thing, that a key point or a key aspect here in Turkey, men are raised to be the primary providers. Like they will go outside, do some work, find money, find everything, make the wife happy and the kids happy. And the women are primarily the caregivers. Like they take care of the home, take care of the kids, and their work is actually at home. That is actually traditionally. And nowadays, a lot of women are working and also they are going out. Even if they are working still, their primarily role is to take care of the kids and also to take care of the husband and the home. So this is a culture here, and it can give that pressure, especially if you are in a long distance relationship, because the family will be asking, how will you take care of the home if he is not here or if she is not here? You see, so the man will feel like, it won't work because if they are not here, then it can be a difficult thing, okay? Now, another main challenge that can actually hinder or can actually be in a long distance relationship, especially here in Turkey, is language barrier. Remember, I have told you several times, not majority of people here in Turkey speak English, like widely, like normal, on a normal basis. They normally use Turkish because Turkish is their language, their national language. And if you are in a long distance relationship, or even not in a long distance relationship, if you are dating a Turkish person who is not into much language openness, like they are not speaking the same language as you, it can be a hindrance and also it can be a big challenge. However, learning some of the Turkish words, learning if the person is willing to learn English or a common language, then it can be a solution to your problem. Another thing I have to emphasize is that something also that can challenge or can be a challenge in a long distance relationship is the distance. Already you are in a long distance, and also the economy, let's say the money that is involved in for you to meet. For instance, if you are in Kenya and the man is here in Turkey, and maybe the man is just a normal local or a person who is just living a normal life, he's not wealthy or he's not rich, he doesn't have like a lot of money, then it can be very difficult for you together to meet unless you as a lady or as a boy, not a boy, you as a man who is willing to take care of this relationship seriously, and then you chip in, which is not good. Okay, it is a good idea, but as for me, I always say that it is better for a man to look for you, to show some effort, to actually show that he is into you, instead of you spending money on him. I'm not saying don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you should not spend money. I'm not saying that don't spend money on your man. It is good to spend money. I always spend money maybe when we are going out or buying gift on my mind, okay? But what I'm saying is like the flight, the ticket, the dowry, because in our culture we do pay a dowry. Here they don't, but if the man is willing, he can do it. So you will find that the money that is involved can be a challenge, because not everybody will be able to raise that money to take you from your country to come here. But if that person is willing to do it, then he is deeply, seriously into you, and then you can actually find ways to raise money, maybe work harder, find side hustle I normally give you, and then come together, build a family. Now, I want to also give you some of the things you can do to actually overcome this challenge of a long distance relationship if you are dating a Turkish person. The very first thing that's going to help you to overcome the long distance relationship is actually to set a realistic expectations. Let me say that. Do not be that person who is setting or having this big mind that, oh, because I'm dating a person who is not in my country, he has a lot of money, he gonna buy me this, he gonna do this for me, please lower your expectations, okay? Because the moment you come here and then you find that this person is not the person that you thought maybe he's not that wealthy, or maybe if you are talking online and chatting, he's so charming, he's so calm, he doesn't show any signs, and then when you are here or you meet, then he reveals his true color, and then you are like, is he the real person that I was talking to online? So you must be very open-minded and also lower your expectations. Try to be patient. That is something else that I have to emphasize, because if language barrier is a problem, then you have to be patient until the person learns your language or until you find a common way of communicating, okay? And also something else I have to emphasize is that do your best to talk regularly, okay? Because communication is the only thing that gonna help you to understand each other and know each other if you are in a long distance relationship. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask certain questions in every sector, be it when money is involved, be it in your family, be it in like let's say like something that interests the person. Ask questions. How do you like? What do you do? How do you want it to work? Don't be shy because you are there and he is here and you are thinking, oh, he knows everything. Some of them, they don't know anything. They don't know even our culture. When I got married here, I realized that my husband doesn't know that we normally pay dowry, and I had to sit down with him, explain each and everything to him for him to understand and to actually tell him the reason behind it, because he was like, why are we paying dowry if you are my family, you're going to be family? And I told him it is a culture, the same way they have their own culture here, and I'm going to be respecting their culture. He needs to respect mine. And then he agreed. He didn't have any problem. So you have to be very careful when you are communicating also, and find ways to communicate regularly. Find ways to make your communication fun. Don't be just boring in communication when you are dating in a long distance relationship. Learn language together. If that is a problem, you can learn a language together. For instance, you can teach him the English words, and also he can teach you the Turkish words, and that way by the time you are two meeting, you are actually going to communicate well and effectively. Another thing that you need to do to overcome a long distance relationship is actually to communicate effectively and also have a future plan. Okay, ask that person, when are we going to see each other? When are we going to meet in real person? Don't be just in like don't be what will I use? Don't just imagine and then you think that by just imagining or not putting in effort to meet, it's gonna work. Try as much as possible for you to work on meeting each other in a real person, okay, so that you weigh both sides. If he tells you, I'm going to come to your country next month or next year or after 2 years, then you set yourself to realize that next year I'll be available, and also work towards that meeting. Okay, so don't be afraid to ask questions like, when are we going to see each other, or when are we meeting? Because by that topic or by discussing such things, it gives you a hint where your relationship is ending. And also by asking if you are a lady, don't be that person who is the one asking a lot of question all the time. Let the man also ask you question. Give him space so that he can actually be a man. You know, men are always like they want to be the one who are the first, like they are doing the first move. Okay, so just learn the person you are dating and also ask question if you have to. Okay. Another key important thing is actually to trust the person that you are dating. Don't be that person when the man tells you, I'm going to work, and when he comes in the evening, talks to you, you are angry. You are like, why did you not write me? Why did you not call me? Why did you not do this and this? Yet he was maybe busy. Some of these men, they are working in different fields. Maybe they are working in construction. You just don't know what the person is dealing with, and then he doesn't need those questions like that pressure from you. He needs your support. So try as much as possible to actually trust the person and also let him trust you. But if he is requesting also for some evidence, for instance, some pictures, some videos of you together doing what you have said you've been doing, or he want to see you, and then allow him to see you, talk like the way I'm talking to you, and understand each other. If he introduces you to his family, the better. And also try to find much information about where he lives, who he lives with, and also the family. Let him discuss all these things with you. If you're liking my content and you want to hear me talk more about relationship here in Turkey and all those good stuff, let me know in the comment section, and also do me one favor, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and let's continue growing together. For those people who are liking, commenting, and subscribing, I want to say thank you so much for actually supporting this channel. It wouldn't be able, I couldn't be able to go this far if it was not for you. So I owe you a lot of respect and a lot of gratefulness. Otherwise, dating in Turkey, when it comes to long distance relationship, in conclusion, it can be challenging, but with trust, proper communication, and also understanding each other, and knowing different ways of communicating can actually make it work. Okay, I have been dating my husband for almost 4 years. Just dating. We never met, we never saw each other in person until the day when God said that you two, you need to be together, and we met, and that's why I'm here in Turkey with my husband and with our kids, lovely kids. So I hope for each and every one of you who is looking into relationship or to be loved and loved, I want to wish you all the best, and also I want to bless you with God's blessing, and actually just speak blessing in your life. I know you're going to make it, and I'm waiting for you. If you're dating a Turkish citizen, when you come here and it is time for your wedding, please tag me in your wedding so that I can celebrate together with you. If possible, let me come to drink Turkish coffee together with you so that I can testify for what God has done for you too. Until next time again, I'll see you. If you're liking my content and also you want to see me do more hair tutorial, beauty tutorial, self-love tutorials, go check my other channel, Shafi Beauty. I'm gonna leave a link here so that you can support me too on that channel. Until next time again, I'll see you. Görüşürüz. Bye bye. Oh, by the way, did you know that in Turkey we normally say Seni seviyorum? Seni seviyorum means I love you. So I love you all. I don't know, I'm gonna find a word to say I love you all, but I just know Seni seviyorum is I love you. Okay?